Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Eternity Renee, and we are here with a cool little video. We're going to be doing a TBR spin wheel picks my spring TBR, and I'm so excited. I've been waiting all week to sit down and film this video. It is mid-April, so I feel like this is the perfect time to do like a little spring equinox TBR. So this is my first time doing a spring TBR. I asked you guys over on Instagram, should I do TBR dice or a spinner wheel? Everyone said TBR dice, but being a mom, my son lost one of the dice. I know, right? So I got the second best thing, which is the spinner wheel. So I'm gonna grab my phone and we're gonna pick about 8 books for me to read from now until like the end of May. Fingers crossed, I read them. I'll give y'all an update later on, but let's go ahead and jump into my spring TBR. Okay, now I am back. Okay, I have an app on my phone where I can do the spinner wheel. I know some people do it on their tablet or a laptop. I'm just gonna use my phone. So we're gonna open up the app. It's called Spin the Wheel. A little wheel. I will be screen recording, and I'll probably put it up somewhere over here. But the first spin, close your eyes and pick at random. I feel like that is a good one, but chaotic to start off with. This is my TBR cart. Yeah, we're not gonna go over what's on there right now, but I'm just gonna close my eyes and pick one. And I want y'all to believe me. I promise my eyes closed. I'll just... This is scarier than I thought. Like, I know this one is a library book because I can feel it, but like there's a certain book that I really want to read right now. Fingers is crossed. I think this is it. No, this is not the book I wanted. But we have Rich and Ronin. This is by Jacqueline J. This just recently got published. This was, I think she's an indie author, but I think this is her traditionally published book by Black Odyssey, and I'm excited to read this. I'm really gonna go into this one blind. It says explosive, sensual, and unapologetically raw, Rich and Rotten delivers. Jacqueline J's signature blend of passion, romance, and high-stake family drama where the love is the most dangerous game and trust is the rarest luxury. I'm gonna go into it blind. I've heard amazing things about her books. I am not 100% sure if I've read anything by her before, but it says, with enemies closing in and whispers that her husband's death wasn't an accident, Tatiana must decide if the man who once betrayed her is the only one who can save her. And I feel like, dang girl, your husband died and they think you did it. That's a lot. So this is going to be the first book we're reading this spring. Now we're going to go ahead and spin again. Y'all, this is kind of fun. It's like a little different, you know? Ooh. Instagram poll pick. Okay. I did an Instagram poll pick a couple of weeks ago for a reading vlog, and I hated the reading vlog, so I scrapped it. So I think I'm going to use that poll pick, and I'll have pictures up so you guys don't think I'm lying, and the dates. So follow me over on Instagram at Eternity Renee if you guys want random life updates and random life polls to enter. So with that being said, I am going to be reading Where the Wildflowers Grow. Everybody and their mama voted for this freaking book. This follows a woman, I think her name is, yeah, Leah. She's the last of the wilds, and she is on a prison bus being transported to prison, and the bus canteens off the road, and she is the only one that survives. And I feel like, what's better than a survival story? I know she also makes it to this farm that has all of these flowers on it in Alabama. It says, no matter how far she runs, the truth of who she is and the ghosts of the wilds follow. And those secrets catch up to her, threaten everything she's come to love. Will Leah will truly have to face what it means to survive. So I think it's going to be a great redemption story. You're also going to figure out how she's the last one of the wilds and what really happened on that bus. So this is a historical fiction. And I don't know, maybe it's just a cover with the flowers on the side. Tell me this don't give spring. On to the third. One word title. this might do it. We got Cinderella. That's what it says on the side. Let me see if this is one word. Let me think. It's not. I thought it was. Anyways. So with that being said, I have two options I can use. Allegedly or Cutthroat. Which one are we feeling? I think I'm gonna go with Cutthroat by Octavia Grant. A lot of my mutuals have read this and said that it was pretty much unhinged women doing crazy things, and I am obsessed with that. And this book has been on my TBR for a long time. It says the newest thriller by Octavia Grant, Unhinged, is here. So be prepared to step into the Garden of Eden. It says Eden Shelton was once told that you can't spell embarrassment without men. It says Eden discovered that the man she planned to walk through life with has secrets that would change who she is forever. So I think this could be a quick little cute little read. I heard it was really unhinged, and I think I'm gonna like that. So on to book number 4. And we got pink on the cover. I could do a book that I already recently just read that was pink, but I ain't gonna do y'all like that. I think I'm gonna go with Storybook Ending. This follows a woman who left a love note in a book for the bookstore owner, but another woman comes across it and she assumes that said owner wrote it to her. So it says a delightful story about friendship, community, and a magic that happens in bookstores when an anonymous note is left in a book and finds the wrong recipient. This follows April. I know she is a tech worker and she's the one who left the notes, and the note was found by a mom. So I feel like this is gonna be really, really funny, and also kind of romantic, because you know, love notes in the bookstore, that's top tier romance. Okay, on to pick number 5, y'all. We got 2 more, and it be just it. I think we'll do 7 now. I don't think we'll do 8. Ooh, Good for Her, lesbian version. Ooh, y'all, this gonna be fun. Good for Her, but lesbian version. So just like that's good for sis, but lesbian version. So I think I know just who to pick for that, and I'm gonna go right on over here once I can find her. Oh, here she is. Carmen Lee is my go-to author for lesbian and sapphic romances. This is Crossroads by Carmen Lee. This is a small sapphic romance, a small town sapphic romance. I'm gonna go into this one blind. I love all her work. I know I'm gonna enjoy this. But it says meddling friends, family drama, and rivals for love seem determined to pull them apart. In a small town where love once slipped through their fingers, can Candace and Rebecca finally find love that they always wanted? And I just think it's gonna be so cute. I know this is a series and this is the first book in the series, so good for her. On to pick number 6. Okay, a book in a series. Ooh. Nothing over there is in a series. The only book that I know for sure is in a series is Hollow, No Matter What, and Voice of the Ocean. And I think I'm gonna go with No Matter What. No, but I got enough romance. We're gonna go with Voice of the Ocean by Kelsey and Pichike. This follows a mermaid who decides that she wants to save the prince, and the prince may be her romantic love interest. He may be charming. The girl Kelsey and Pichike, she's a YouTuber. She does Sims, and she wrote her first book, which is this. I know this follows a mermaid named Celeste. And it says here, a young siren who defies her people to save the human prince, unearthing accidental magic, romance amidst the treacherous waters. It says, but the human world is nothing like she expected, nor is the prince. He is more charming and a noble man than she assumed him to be. It says, but Celeste finds her place aboard the ship. Friendships and attraction will begin to grow. Will Celeste be able to do what she must? I think she's gonna have to choose a side, which I think that'll be very, very interesting to see. This is like a mermaid retelling. A little Ariel retelling. So yes, this will be the book I will be reading. Last one. Drum roll, please. A blue cover. that was anticlimactic. Like, I thought it was gonna give me something a little, you know, something worth thinking. But anyways, for my blue cover, I'm gonna pick two because I can't pick in between these two and I really want to read both right now. This is No Matter What by Cara Stone, and we have Rhythm Blues by Kimberly Brown. This follows a rapper's girlfriend who moves across the country to support her man, and things start going left, and she leaves said man. And that's all I'm gonna leave it as, because sometimes I feel like the premise gives too much away. But it says, even though their entanglement is messy, Rhythm and Channing's connection only grows deeper as they navigate the potential fallout that is sure to come. With Raheem unwilling to let go or do right, Rhythm is ready to move on and be happy. Will Solace find everything she's looking for in Channing's presence, or will it be ruined once their relationship comes to light? So I think this is going to be interesting and a little messy. And then Miss Cara Stone, she's becoming one of my favorite romance authors. This follows Roz and Finn. They are a married couple. It says a traumatic accident tests their limits of love and resilience as the couple tries to fight, rebuild what was broken, and rediscover themselves in this tender, slow burn romance by the best-selling author of Ready or Not, Promise Me Sunshine. It says, sometimes love sends you back to the drawing board. And that's all I need to know. I rated Promise Me Sunshine and Ready or Not 4 stars, so I think I'm going to love this. And this also gives like spring in New York, this cover. Real cute. So this is my spring TBR. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace. If you want it, if you want it.